In the U.S. Capitol tonight, the Senate is back in session after its August recess.
The Senate will come to order.
On the table are a number of issues ranging from a looming government shutdown to an effort to ban federal mask mandates and even the future of the Rail Safety Act. News 5's John Kosick spoke today with Ohio's 2 U.S. senators about this.
Since the East Palestine train derailment and fire 7 months ago, we have followed the progress as Ohio Senators Brown and Vance have been working together as the bipartisan co-sponsors of the Railway Safety Act, a measure they hope to bring to the full Senate for a vote in July. But that vote was delayed as the final votes were still being secured. Now that we're in September,
I did actually talk to leadership today, and I got a promise that we would be voting on it this fall. That's the most explicit promise I've got to this point. So I think there's a very good chance we ultimately bring this thing before the full Senate for a vote. And right now, I think we have the votes to pass it.
Senator Sherrod Brown shares that enthusiasm when it comes to the Senate, not the lower chamber.
My concern in the House is the Speaker of the House is far too close to the railroad lobby. But we're going to put the pressure on him, and we hope move on this bill.
Since the Senate was last in session, Cleveland-based Cleveland-Cliffs has made a bid for U.S. Steel. If successful, it would make Cliffs the only U.S. steel manufacturer in the world's top 10. Senator Vance writing an op-ed this week urging U.S. Steel essentially do what you will, but don't sell to a foreign buyer.
If we lose a major steel producer to a foreign country, we're going to give that foreign country a lot of leverage over us, and I think that would be a huge mistake.
The Cliffs offer carries the blessing of the United Steelworkers, which Brown said is good enough for him.
I know the steel workers, and I'll always stand up for the steel workers, the rank and file workers. I know they're encouraged by this, and so am I.
As the Senate returns, we've been hearing about a rise in COVID cases, but Vance is introducing new legislation that would prevent the reimposition of federal mask mandates for air travel, transit systems, and schools through the end of next year.
If people want to wear masks, they should be able to. If people don't want to wear masks, they shouldn't have to. And so, yeah, I'm a little bit worried this is going to come back. That's why we've introduced the legislation to stop all mask mandates at the federal level.
Senator Brown, for his part, says it's attention that could be focused elsewhere.
I don't hear anybody in Ohio saying there should be mask mandates. So I want the Congress and the Senate to focus our attention on holding Wall Street banks accountable, getting the fentanyl bill passed, making sure that we get the rail bill passed. We have lots of things to do, rather than passing something when there is no interest in anybody for mask mandates now.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.